Hello, Internet. Last night I couldn't sleep because I kept thinking about things. Yes, things, as in like actual physical objects. So for the first time in a while, I have this sense of financial security, and it's kind of nice. So that being said, I have a little bit of spending money, but I don't necessarily know what to spend it on. Because I feel like I have everything I need right now. In the meantime, I'm studying a lot about sustainability, and what does that mean about our consumption patterns. It's just so ironic, because right when I have spending money, I'm now thinking about the product's endgame and just overcome by guilt of consumption. Endgame meaning, what are we going to do with those products once we're done using them? So I went to the store the other day and I was like, I don't need anything. So I ended up getting this toothbrush holder, which I didn't necessarily need for my dorm, but I was like, I really want this. And every time I look at it, I'm like, this is actually pretty cool. So I guess in a way it's the reverse of buyer's remorse. But that got me thinking about a lot of the other products we're using, specifically known as non-durable goods. And I was talking to my mom the other day and she's like, yeah, you might have this thing for 30 years. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. But really, if you look around the stuff you have right now, how much of that stuff are you going to want to use in 30 years? Which brings me to explain planned obsolescence. Now, back in the 1930s, when they were trying to get out of the Depression, this guy named Bernard London found a way to artificially increase the demand of products. Prior to planned obsolescence, we would have light bulbs that would go for about 2,000 hours. But then someone got the bright idea of cutting that down to 1,000 hours and then marking up the price, meaning that these light bulbs were going to go out at a sooner time and you would still have to pay more. But then that mentality spread to other products as well. A good example of this is the fashion industry. Ever notice how jeans go from tapered out to in to out to in every couple years? It's because they want you to use the products that are in and not necessarily the products that are out. But you only have so much closet space, and who knows, the stuff you're using right now, you're not going to use them in 4 years. So you're more likely to throw out your clothing because you no longer need it. And durable clothing is not considered fashionable because it's actually practical. No one wants to make practical cool, but the idea of planned obsolescence kind of got out of control. And now we're stuck with this dilemma that we have all these things and no place to put them. Which brings me to this exciting bit of news. The UN just released their Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17, yes, count them, 17 goals that the UN just developed to enhance sustainable development across the world. And while there's so many goals, I'm choosing to focus on number 12, which is ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns, which is just a fancy term of saying getting rid of planned obsolescence. So this goal can be broken down into two parts. The first part is production, which is mainly focused on the corporate side. That's a goal for people watching this video who own major international corporations, or even small businesses, but you get the point. But the second part is consumption, which is all falls down on us because we get to choose what we want. The production side, they have to make these durable goods. But on the consumption side, we have to demand it. We want this. And with a lot of the products we have to think about the end game. What is going to be of these products after we are done using them? We as consumers have more power than we might think because we determine the market. We need to do more and better with less. And we also have to support the other 17 goals because we need to abolish poverty. We need to feed everyone. We need to have good health care. You can't make a decision on what goods you're using when you can't even afford to feed yourself. So let these goals be known. Talk about them with everyone you know. And I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next 25 years. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel where I talk about all these awesome environmental issues and health and things. Yeah.